Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Super Smash and our different rankings for characters. I'm Michael and I'm here with my friend Nate. Uh,
Yeah, we're just gonna compare our opinions on Smash Ultimate's characters and how they stack up against each other.
so for starting
So,
out, for the S tier, I picked Banjo, King K. Rool, Ridley, and Bayonetta. And you had,
and Inkling, Byleth, Pikachu, and Joker. So it seems I'm curious why you. I know you play Banjo a lot, but I actually haven't seen you play Bayonetta or King K. Rule that much. So why do you think they're S tier?
well, the few times that I have played as King K. Rool, like I think that he's been like very powerful, and he's got a counter too, and he's actually pretty fast. Well, at least in my opinion. And Bayonetta, I just heard that she's very good. Um, but I guess for me, like the times that I've played as her, I wouldn't say I'm very good with her, but I know other people I've played against have been really good when they've played with it as her.
I know she's like a combo character, and like if you're good, then she can do like high damage combos.
Yeah, I guess I was looking at some of what other people when they were playing as her against me.
Okay, you said Ridley. So are you is Ridley someone that you play, or is it more other people you
No,
played
I've
against?
I've played as Ridley quite a bit, and I just think he's powerful. But I mean, he's not that fast. But I thought he was an S tier type character.
Do you think if they come out with a new Smash game, would you like to see anything improved with Ridley?
Maybe make him like I don't know, make him be able to like fly longer. I don't know if
Oh
that's
yeah.
too much. Like he might be too overpowered then if he can fly there longer. Um, but I was curious about why you picked Pikachu as a S tier character.
Well, so he Pikachu, so obviously is a lighter character, and I mean, it's just from what I've seen on YouTube and looking at other tier lists, he's like really fast. He has good recovery with his up B. Um, it seems that like in general, the like small and fast characters among like the talented players are better just because they're harder to hit and stuff. So yeah, I think Pikachu's good. Joker, I think he's also a combo character. Um, I think he has a lot of interesting tools. Inkling, I think also. I think Inkling is also very good. I don't really play her that much, but I've just seen like her do a lot of. I think she's like a hard character to beat. I personally, the S tier character I play a lot is Byleth. I think she's like really slow, but like a lot of her moves have really high kill power, like her down B and her arrow. So it's just really satisfying because she has like a really high kill power.
And she's also like got a variety of different weapons that she uses compared with all the other Fire Emblem characters who mostly just have swords.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely like her design a lot better compared to the other Fire Emblem characters. Like I think Nintendo got a little bit lazy with Marth, Roy, Crom, Lucina.
Yeah, those could have easily been like palette swaps, like costume swaps. They didn't really have to be like at least Crom and or Lucina and Marth. I get Roy because he was like an original game.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they all like literally. Crom, Lucina, and Marth all have blue hair. It's like, yeah, I think they should have just been palette swaps.
Yeah, that
Um, what's your opinion on Banjo? I definitely think his side B attack is really annoying to fight against.
I think
Uh,
I think he's got a good variety of moves. I don't think his beat down is that good where he like shoots the egg out of his butt.
you mean the grenade?
Yeah, I don't think that's that good of an attack. But his side B where he's just shooting eggs and his recovery is pretty good because you can do that B move and then you can jump further and then you can hit over so you can essentially like have three chances to recover with him.
So it sounds like in the next game you would like his grenade attack to be less awkward.
Yeah, because it's really hard to like aim that when you're like in the middle of like a fast paced match.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, he can kind of spam the bee, like just a normal bee where the bird is shooting a lot of eggs. So maybe they like did it so like it's not infinitely annoying because his side bee is so powerful. Like they didn't want like him being like impossible to approach.
Yeah, because there's very few moves that can actually like go through that. I don't know if there are. Are there any that can actually go through the be over?
I don't think so. And like I've tried countering it and like they'll still do their counter animation, but he just goes like through the counter. So they won't actually like maybe if like you timed it right so he like ended right at the person the counter would work, but when I did the counter, he just goes right through them, so you're not really countering it.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, like maybe they should reduce the power on that move to make him a more
Yeah,
balanced character and give him like a new B down. But I don't know exactly like what they would give him. Obviously, like he's one of those characters that like everybody wanted in the game for so long since they had the ballots last year or a couple of years ago.
yeah. Okay, so let's go down to A tier. What are some of your favorites on A tier?
For A tier, I like Inkling. Um, obviously, she's pretty powerful. As we discussed, she was in your S tier. Link and Samus, like these are classic characters that have just been like continuously optimized, and I think all their attacks are solid. The Mii fighters seem to be like overpowered, in my opinion. Like I don't know how much time you've had with them, um, and Richter and
Simon?
Simon are both they both have like long range attacks that
Yeah,
make
I agree. They're really hard. They can be really hard to approach just because their like chain like is so long. But then like if you try to jump, they can throw the axe at like a really weird trajectory that will that's really good at hitting jumping opponents.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Falcon, Captain Falcon, like he's really fast and like he's like Ganondorf, but like fast. Um,
So do you do you think he's A tier even though he has no projectiles?
um, yeah, because like his moves, like his moves have pretty good range. I would say, like his B over and his B attack, like they're
Or
not.
do you think Falcon Punch is too slow, or do you think it's just the right speed?
I guess it's probably too slow, but it's
Okay.
not. He's not really a character that I usually play as, but he just seems like a really powerful character.
He's definitely really powerful and fast. I would just I feel like the Falcon Punch though, which is like one of the main reasons I feel you would like I had Captain Falcon D tier just because his lack of like projectiles and the Falcon Punch is just really hard to land. I feel like.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but I just think like he at least even if I did have to move him down to B tier, like I would say he might be a B tier. Like I might move him down to B tier. Um,
Okay.
and then just with like Sheik or with Zelda with like magic and like you
Oh,
know
you had Zelda as A tier. Save for me.
yeah, it's just got like she's got a really good range as well, and she's got a really good recovery too, where she can like teleport
Yeah, definitely.
and she
I
can
like
reflect too.
the knight, like that knight attack where down B.
Oh,
I
the
feel like
new
that's a really good addition.
yeah, the new one.
I like yeah the new attack. I like her B attack, the what that reflects the projectiles. It's like also really good at close range, just kind of to like knock the opponent off balance. So yeah, I like her.
Yeah, for sure. Um,
Uh, did did you have anyone else in S? I mean A tier that
yeah,
you
I had Prom, but or wait, no, I didn't have Prom. I had Cloud. Sorry, Cloud and A tier. Um, because like not he's not really a character that I use, but um, like he seems like just when I've played against him with other people, he seems like a stronger sword character than a lot of the other sword characters. I have the three or four Fire Emblem characters in A tier as well. Um, but it's
Yeah,
basically
I pretty much agree with you there.
yeah, it's basically they're basically like clones of each other. So yeah,
Well, I mean, there's like slight differences. Like I think like Marth has a different sweet spot on his sword than others, and like Crom's a B is sort of like Ike's. Okay, so Ike is definitely the worst Fire Emblem character. I put him in C tier just because he's so slow. Like Ike is not a good Fire Emblem, but like all the other ones are good. I think going back to what we said before, I would have since like Fire Emblem, you don't just have. There's not just swords. There's like axes and lances, and like as we said, Blythe, they like actually mixed it up. Um, and they have Rob. I like Robin, who's like I put her in B tier since she has tomes, and that's like another weapon. But I feel like they could have. It'd just be more interesting to have more varied Fire Emblem characters if they're gonna spam Fire Emblem characters.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
I also okay. So I had some notable ones. I had Palutena. I really think she's. I think they definitely buffed her. She has like really powerful and long range smash attacks. I think her tilt, her forward A, also is a really good attack. And I like her side B, which like creates like a fireball at a set distance. Plus, she has like a counter and reflector shield in like one. So she just is like high utility, even though she's kind of slow at times. Um,
Yeah, I think we
I picked
agreed on that one.
yeah. I think Game and Watch. He's really like frail, but he's like oddly powerful for for how small he is.
Okay, yeah, for Game and Watch, for me, I was more of just like I was just ranking him like based on like how how I play as him, and like I've never been very good with Game and Watch.
Uh-huh.
But I mean that might not be like an accurate reflection of like the pros.
Yeah, I mean this is obviously a more for fun tier list than
Yeah.
neither of us are like pro Smash players or anything.
No.
Um, let's see. Um, oh, and I also did Zero Suit Samus because like I when I play against a computer, she's really fast and like I her down B thing where she like kind of does this weird jump and then like falls on top of you and then if lands on you you like get stuck in the ground. It's like a hard technique to master, but apparently the computer is good at doing it reliably. So like she definitely seems like if you actually took the time to learn her, she would be really good. And I know like she ranks higher on the tier list in general. So I also had Pokemon Trainer at A tier just because I like the option of like having basically three different characters to choose between.
Okay, yeah. Well, originally with Pokemon Trainer, yeah, I agree with that, and also because like for me, I always thought it was Charizard, but I guess it varies from player to player. But I always thought Charizard was like the power
Well, he's obviously the most physically. He's like the heavy hitter Bowser like character.
finisher type character. But you can use the other
Yeah.
characters if you're not like dying. You could stick with the other
Yeah.
characters. I don't know about
Um,
Ivysaur though. I don't think Ivysaur is very good.
yeah. I think Squirtle is like supposed to be like the best
I think he's good
because
to
he's.
use if you don't have a lot of damage, but then if you get more damage, you should switch to Charizard.
I mean, I think for like a casual player, probably. I mean, I think like the pros probably like know how to use Squirtle. But yeah, I definitely think at the casual level, when you're when you're about to die, Charizard definitely makes sense.
What about Pichu? Like I honestly don't get that. Like he like damages himself. Like I don't understand why he's in A tier.
It's because see, it's because he's so small and quick. Like so, this is why I tend to have like the bigger characters at the bottom because the smaller you are, the harder it is to like get hit by attacks and projectiles.
Because
So like
I can barely kill anyone with Pichu though. Like
I thought he actually has decent kill power.
I don't know. I mean I'm not that great with Pikachu either, but
Um well he's like really so like you obviously I think he's like a character that you need to actually be good at to like get good value from, but he's like if you're really good at like being evasive, you can like be you can really irritate the opponent just because he's so small and like hard to hit. And I actually think he has like even though he's not as powerful as Pikachu, he actually does have like good kill power.
Yeah, it hasn't worked for me, but
Well, yeah, as I said, I think like some of these like it's I guess it's like Bayonetta, like but Bayonetta, you need to be like good at like doing combos to actually get much value from her. I think like Pichu's also like that.
okay.
Okay, so let's move on to B tier.
Yeah, so for B tier, yeah, I had more Fire Emblem characters. But I might agree with you when it comes to um, when it comes to oh, never mind. But anyways, I also had Kirby, and Kirby's one of my favorite characters, just because like he can copy any of the other characters' ability, like their B special attack. So I really like Kirby, and he's also like he can float for like a long time. He's just like one of those classic characters. So like,
I actually no continue.
oh, I just like how you can so easily get out of the down B, which is the rack, and switch to the uppercut attack. And he's got a good like air attacks too. So that's why I really like Kirby.
Yeah, I agree. That the stone is like obviously the stone is one of his best moves, but I don't like his hammer attack. Like it's really slow and predict. Like anyone can see it coming.
Yeah, unless you like do it real quick, but it's not going to be as powerful if you do it real quick.
Yeah,
Um,
like if he like threw the hammer, I would feel that it would make him
oh,
more
way
viable.
better, yeah. And then
He
he,
definitely like he has good he has good recovery. I agree with you there, but he's kind of dependent. He's also dependent on the opponent having a good B power too.
yeah, that's true.
Uh,
I like how he can like attack in the air though. That's my favorite part about him is he's just like, he's able to like fight you from the air where like not many characters can do that as easily. Like
yeah,
obviously you can do that with any character, but I just think Kirby's the best at it.
I do like his grab. His grabs are like he's oddly powerful in grabbing opponents, where he'll like jump up and like
Yeah.
slam them down in the ground, even though he's like way smarter than that.
Yeah, because that's how it was like in the original games. Like he
Yeah.
was able to do stuff like that, and I just thought, yeah, it's really cool. Um, and Young Link is another one of my favorite characters that I like to play as. Um, I like playing as him more than I like playing as Link, even though I think Link is more powerful. He's still got the long range grab, which I like, and I like the fire arrows because I think they do more damage than the regular arrows. Obviously,
Doesn't normal Link not have the chain grab anymore?
yeah, he doesn't have the chain grab anymore, but he also has like a more powerful like bomb attack. Like he can throw a bomb and then like make it explode on you.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so yeah, Dr. Mario I like better than Mario because I just think Mario's beat down is useless.
Yeah, I don't. I wish it actually did some damage.
But but I like Mario as like a well-rounded, well-balanced character.
Yeah,
Meg. Oh, go ahead.
I agree that Mario is really. I think Mario's B tier, but I could see him being A tier too, just because he's like so well balanced.
Yeah, um, yeah, for sure. And,
What did you have Yoshi in B tier, or what did you have Yoshi?
yeah, I had Yoshi like you in the B tier, and I was considering putting him in A tier, but like he doesn't have like a two-step recovery. He only has that one recovery. Um,
His
and
like high jump, his jump attack or jump
yeah,
command is.
yeah, he doesn't like grow wings and like I guess he does with the final smash, but
Yeah, I think now that you bring that up, I feel like that would be a good improvement in the next game if his up B he kind of like grew wings and did something.
and flew like a little bit higher or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
And the his B attack I don't think is very good where he like turns you into an egg.
yeah,
I mean, I guess you can use your smash then, but you still have to be pretty quick. But he's definitely like a heavy. He hits pretty hard. I feel like.
yeah. He is good. He hits hard. He's actually one of the heavier characters. And he has powerful attacks. It's just his special moves are kind of weird.
And I think Ness and Lucas are pretty technical. Like I could definitely see them being lower if you don't like know how to use them. Just because like certain attacks, like if you use the B up attack, like you have to project it at yourself to do like maximum damage, and also the B moves like PK freeze and PK thunder, like those are hard to like pull off. I'm not as good at pulling those off, but I'm better at pulling off the when he shoots the lightning in the air and like when you hit yourself with it to attack enemies.
Oh yeah, PK Thunder. I definitely agree with you that they're hard, they're high. It like especially the up B needing you to hit yourself. It makes it really awkward to recover at certain angles.
Yeah,
Because like if your opponent's like edge guarding and like waiting to like kill you as soon as you get back on the ledge, it's kind of hard to aim the PK Thunder recovery kind of so you're not going to get hammered as soon as you get on the ledge.
that's why I like using it as a weapon too, though.
Yeah, I do. They do have good grabs though.
Ness and Lucas, and
Yeah, like they can kill at relatively moderately high damage.
in their final smash, it just like covers the whole arena, so you don't have to like be right next to the person or like facing the person. You can just literally be anywhere in the screen and use it.
Yeah. Let's see.
How
I guess
about?
I had you can go.
Oh, I was gonna say, how about you? Like, what were your notable ones for the B tier?
So I had Pitt. I think he has like he has like decent tools where he has his like shields and then he has the arrow and he has like good recovery and he has that like weird uppercut thing. He just kind of he's kind of just good, not great.
Yeah, I remember
Um,
liking him in Brawl, but like not really playing with him as much like as years have gone on.
yeah. I had Robin. As I said, I like her design. I like the fact that Nintendo put more effort into her than the other Fire Emblem Sword characters. Um, I also had Luigi. I like that they made. I've liked how they made Luigi like a very different character than Mario over the years.
Yeah,
I
like originally he was like very similar, but now he's like got his own signature like final smash and like he's not like, going high when he uses his final smash. Like what game is that from? I don't remember that in any game.
yeah, where he like yeah, or he like takes some sort of drug and
It like
warps
dances
reality.
around. Now he like
and yeah, it just seems like some kind of weird, lazy. Like they're like, let's just make up some random attack where Luigi takes drugs.
and now it's like something from Luigi's Mansion where he actually uses like a vacuum.
yeah, like that makes more. I wish he. I actually wish that he used his like he. I think he uses vacuum for like grabs. I wish
Yeah.
he used his vacuum a little bit more though.
Oh, for like other attacks?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's definitely like stands out now from Mario.
yeah. Okay, so let's go on to C tier.
Oh, I was gonna say for the other one, I
Okay.
was trying to think before, and I was trying to say that Ike. I think he should be in C tier actually. Like I changed my mind on that.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, going in, continuing Ike, I definitely think he's okay. So he's C tier. He's like, he's obviously really powerful and he has a lot of range, but I think he would at least need a better recovery because his recovery is bad. Plus, it kills him if you don't make it. Like, you commit suicide. Um, so, like, he at least needs a better recovery, but also, like,
He's
he's
too
just so
slow.
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like also his B forward attack, like I especially his like against projectile characters, like I think they need to like make his B forward attack either like have some invincibility where he can just like run through projectiles, like maybe armor so he takes damage, but he'll like still like go
Go
right through
through.
the
Yeah.
projectiles or something.
Yeah, I remember like him like standing out as a Fire Emblem character in the original in Brawl, but like now he's just like I don't know. He's just clunky. I feel like.
Yeah, I don't. I've just noticed like a lot of them have like blue hair. I don't know why. Why um, Nintendo seems to choose the blue-haired
Yeah.
player,
Well,
but
if you dye
oh
your hair blue, then you have a better chance of being in Super Smash.
yeah. Um, so and also in the game, Ike can in Fire Emblem, the video game, he actually can have like axes, and he can actually like throw axes as a weapon. So I think maybe like giving him like an option, like his B attack instead of that dumb. Actually, his eruption attack's okay, but maybe for a forward B, just like give him where he like throws an axe at someone. I feel that would be better.
Yeah, like definitely like enhance his moves a little bit for the next game. And
Yeah,
I think didn't we agree on several other characters for this one too? Uh, Mewtwo.
yeah. I don't really like. He's like. I feel like he's kind of he's not as like he in like the video in like Pokemon the video game, like he's obviously the most powerful like Pokemon.
Yeah,
He's actually he's not really he's like tall, but his attacks aren't really they don't have that like big punch that you would feel like the most powerful Pokemon would have. Like
yeah,
I feel like he should do more damage.
yeah. I feel like he was more powerful, but they like made him weaker. Like they balanced him more.
Yeah.
When the game first came out, and also I liked playing as him in the last game. I mean, I still enjoy playing as him, but I don't think that he's just kind of floaty, you know.
Yeah, he's kind of like awkward floaty to me. Like he either needs to be quicker or do more damage.
Yeah. Um,
I don't really like his. confusion. I don't know. It seems kind of awkward to land.
Yeah, he's not as powerful as you'd think that he would be. Um, Also, like, yeah, I see that you put like Villager and um, Isabel like in D and E tier, but I don't think that they were that bad. And I think they were like, I feel like they're the same character. Like, even though they have like slightly different moves, they're still very similar characters.
I
I just, I
um
like the tree. I think the tree is powerful.
Oh, I think that's a really dumb move because it's really easy. Like, and everyone's gonna see it coming, and then it takes forever to land.
Yeah, but one of our friends, he always just walks right into it.
Okay, so yeah, that's because he's an idiot. Like that doesn't. So this friend who will not be named will complain about the tree, but then he'll like walk right next to it, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. Since you can wait for the tree to disappear. It'll like disappear after like a few seconds.
I think he's just trying to like get his attack in before you like have a chance to hit the tree down.
Yeah.
Which
Um,
is like a risky behavior.
I like okay, so I like villagers rockets. They like fire horizontally. I think like Isabel, she like lays her rockets go vertically. They're a little harder to land. I feel like.
For which character?
For Isabel, she has like this thing where she like lays a trap on the ground and then it'll make up the weird rocket
Yeah,
creature.
that's like that's as opposed to the tree.
Well, and while the villager, I think he shoots rockets horizontally, which I feel like it's easier to hit.
Yeah, and she has like a fishing rod that she uses. Um,
Yeah, so that it's good, but it's like really slow if she whiffs.
so that's why you're saying they're not similar.
Yeah, they're I like the village. Okay, so actually both of them like I put them in D&E like so both of them they have really short range, so that's kind of why I put them so low. Like,
Except
but
for
I think
that
the
rocket that he shoots.
yeah, I feel and like Isabel's fishing pole, but I feel that the villagers bowling ball smash attack is
It's
more
yeah.
powerful than I don't like yeah. I think like Isabel has like a party favor,
Yeah.
which is their smash attack.
Which I mean, it makes
I don't,
sense for her character though. Like,
yeah, I definitely feel like their specials could be reworked to be more powerful and like easier to utilize.
oh
Um, I feel like they could have more range. Like maybe for like the villager for like instead of like just dropping the bowling ball right in front of him, maybe like he like rolls it so like it goes a set distance or something.
yeah, that would be a good one. I didn't
Um,
really think of like other like obviously he could like use the shovel and like fishing pole and like the jumping stick from the new game. Um,
yeah, like I that tree attack is just way too hard.
like
Like I don't see it in a competitive tournament. Someone's gonna like let you continuously put up the tree and chop it.
I feel like just like with Harrow, like he should have like an arsenal of different like different tools that he can switch between.
Oh,
Just
that would make sense.
yeah, that would make
I feel that would actually be that make him more fun and also like harder to master. Where like you could like choose like I guess he would sort of be like Blythe, where you'd have like a bunch of different weapons, but even he would be like even more complicated. Where maybe he had like he each had like a different weapon that he could select, and then he had different moves with different weapons.
yeah. He just runs around the field with like a shovel and an axe.
He has the face of an axe murderer.
Oh, he's an innocent child.
That always has a creepy smile on his face.
I don't know. I'm really enjoying Animal Crossing though. I don't think you play that, but I really enjoy it because the new one just
Uh,
came out.
yeah. So what's this? I had Sonic. I kind of feel like he's. I don't know. I feel like his moveset's kind of awkward. Um,
Yeah, he's really fast, but he's just doesn't pack a very strong punch.
I would. Okay, we'll do this at the end where we talk about what characters we think could be added. But I do think they should add more Sonic characters in general. Um, let's see. I guess the last one I'm gonna bring up is um okay, ice climbers. Like I think that's like a really complicated. Well, okay, I'll bring up ice climber and then Bowser. But ice climbers are really good if you like know how to do certain like you know how to abuse the two attacks and like you have to be really skilled. I think to use the ice climber as well.
I
So
think.
like
Oh, go ahead.
I don't think like they're kind of hard to use effectively at like a casual level. I feel like.
Yeah, and it's kind of like similar to like Game and Watch. I feel like where like for like a regular like Joe Schmo to like master the abilities of that character, it's not going to be like an easy character to master. But like if you're already like really good with that character, um, or if you've already mastered like all the abilities and stuff, you're going to be able to do really well with Game and Watch and Ice Climbers.
Yeah, and then I finally had Bowser. I feel like so I think he's definitely better at the casual level, but I feel like they did improve him. I do like his really long range and kill power.
Yeah, yeah. I've always since Melee, I thought that he was like he was pretty powerful, but just slow. But now he seems like a little bit faster, which is pretty good for him.
Mm-hmm. So did you have any other in C tier that you wanted to bring up?
Mm, I guess Daisy and Peach. Like it looks like you put Peach higher, and
Yeah, I put her in A tier just because she like I feel like she's good if you know how to use her. She has really good recovery. Um,
when she can fly too.
yeah, plus she's also like really floaty.
But she
She
throws
also like
bombs.
I feel like Toad, like the Toad shield,
Yeah.
is a really good attack too. So she obviously like struggles with kill power. So like her obviously her weakness is kill power, but I feel like she's actually pretty good at doing a lot of damage.
With Toad or just in general?
In general, she's fast, so like she can do a lot of damage, but then it's just really hard to get the kill with her like at a casual level. I feel like so like what's your opinion about her?
Yeah, that's kind of why I put her like lower is because I don't think that her like ability to kill an enemy, I don't think that she's very like adept at that, but I think that I think she's a really fun character to use.
Do you think they should have made Daisy more different?
Yeah, either make Daisy more different or just make her like a costume swap. Like there's so many characters that they just could have been like costume swaps and they didn't need to like be like, oh, look at, we have more characters because it's the same character.
Yeah, I mean, as it doesn't make sense that Daisy's using Toad as a shield. Like,
Yeah,
so like I do know that like Daisy's a princess, but I don't know if like the Toads. I'm pretty sure Peach is the exclusive princess of the Toads. Like the
yeah,
Toads don't serve Daisy.
no. Well, no,
Yeah, so
now
like
this
that
time
doesn't.
doesn't she fight? Doesn't Toad fight with you? Like she's not holding up Toad like in the old games.
I thought like he's like the shield.
No, he is the shield, but doesn't he like stands next to you, like ready to fight, like where in the other games, like Peach would like hold him in the air.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay, I thought that was like a change they made because they were like, yeah, this isn't right.
Um, yeah, I don't even know what like Daisy's powers would be since she's like I feel like she's only in sports games.
Yeah, like her and Waluigi. Like I want Waluigi too, but like it's still like what would Whoops be? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know like for like Waluigi, like I can actually see him like throwing a bomb. Like that would make sense to me. I don't see other than like sports attacks. I don't using like maybe like Daisy driving a go kart or Daisy hitting the opponent with a tennis racket. Like I don't see what Daisy's signature moves would be.
Yeah, that's kind of why she's pretty much a clone, right?
Yeah. Um. Okay. Okay. Did you have anyone else in C tier?
Hmm. I don't. I mean, I did, but none that I really wanted to talk about.
Okay. So let's move on to D tier. I don't really understand. I really haven't played the Piranha Plant, but he just seems to be an odd design. He was designed weird to me.
Yeah, he's definitely not even like. I mean, he's like unique, but he's not like he's just a piranha plant. He's not like it's like they put a Goomba in the game or something like that.
Yeah, he's definitely kind of. He's not. There's not enough lore.
Yeah,
Like it just doesn't really work. Like you can't put like just any character in Smash. They have to.
have like a strong background.
They have to be able to. Like it doesn't make sense that. I guess if they were to put the piranha, it should have been PD Piranha since he can actually move around. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't make sense that we're having like a stationary piranha plant in a pot be an enemy. It's just weird.
but he does have that long range like thing attack where you like go in. Like I put him in C tier because he has that attack where he like pops out of the pot and like he can attack you from like far away. And
I don't know.
um, but PD does make an appearance with the final smash.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like, but he would have been a better actual character though.
PD Prime.
Than
Yeah.
yeah, so like he would have been like really powerful and stuff.
Yeah, it's just like Piranha Plant isn't like a unique enough character. Like he's
Yeah,
unique, but he's not unique. If you know what I mean. Like he's a unique. Like his attacks are unique, and he's like, yeah, like you
yeah.
said.
Like no one's gonna like. I don't feel like anyone was really that excited about Piranha Plant. Like no one's gonna go, oh, I'm gonna buy this game because Piranha Plant got added. Like this seems like like as you said, it's like adding a Goomba as like a character. Like I guess you could give a Goomba enough attacks, but it'd be kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's like or a Wiggler.
So if they were, I guess a better generic enemy would have been Hammer Bros. If they were gonna do a generic enemy, I feel like Hammer Bros would have been better since they could obviously they can move around, like it makes that sense for them like moving around, but B, they obviously like they actually can like throw hammers, and maybe they could like do like different like hammers for different attacks or something.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't know, but it's another character that they added.
I had Sheik because I don't know, her attacks just seem really awkward to me.
But she's
I don't know, like
she's so fast and like sneaky kind of.
she's fast, but like she obviously has like struggles with kill power. I don't know, her chain just seems kind of awkward. And then her needles, like I guess like if she actually had decent specials, she would be better, but I don't like her needle attack and I don't like her chain attack.
Do you think she would have been better? Like, would have you liked her to be still part of Zelda, or are you happy that they switched her?
I am happy that they switched her, and I don't know much about the Zelda lore, but I feel like they need to give her better moves.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I'm definitely not good with Sheik. I just think that Sheik is a strong character. Um,
Um, so then I'll just finish. So I had Terry and Rue just because I don't know. I just feel like I mean they're I mean we're casual players, so like you have to know their like combos in the original game. So they might actually they're probably like better than my put it. It's just really hard to be good at them. But yeah, I don't. They're definitely not right. I don't think they're good if you don't know how to play them at all. Um,
yeah, I agree with that because like there's like combos and stuff that you can do with like Terry and Ryu and Ken, and it's just like yeah, that's like above what I can do.
well, I mean, you probably could do it. You just have to spend a lot of time, and it's just. I mean, I guess like one of the fun things about Smash is that compared to other fighting games, you don't have to like memorize. I mean, you can memorize combos in Smash, but it's easier to have fun at a casual level without memorizing like all the combos and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
So they have. I put Jigglypuff. I I I don't know. Like I she do, she's. I feel like they really need to give her Jigglypuff a better move set.
yeah. Jigglypuff has always been weak, in my opinion. I know you can like put other people to sleep and then like do the B down attack, kind of like with Luigi, where you can do the B up to like instantly kill somebody, but it's so hard to pull off.
Yeah, so that was like the only reason like she's not E tier, just because the rest
The rest ability.
is like is it's really dangerous, but it's really unreliable unless you're like really good. Um, like I don't like her specials. Like the rollout attack takes like way too long. I do like the concept of rollout, but I feel like it should I feel like it should be like instant but not as powerful, where she just like shoots herself forward quickly. Um
Yeah,
I feel like
it's kind of like when Sonic uses his, right?
yeah. I feel like they should give I don't even like I don't I mean I guess I mean it would be kind of totally reworking the character, but I don't think the rest is really I don't think it even though it has a high reward, I don't think it's worth the downsides of
Yeah,
it doesn't even make sense. Like
it makes
in
you
the
vulnerable.
yeah, well in like the game rest in like the actual Pokemon game, rest heals you. It doesn't like kill the opponent. I don't know. So
So what
like
if it did both though?
yeah, I feel like maybe I do like Sing. So like but maybe like give Sing a little more range so it's not like the opponent doesn't have to be like right next to you for Sing to work. Um I think her like B attack or like I think it's like Mega Punch or something. That's such a dumb attack. Like they should completely get rid of that. I think Jigglypuff should have some projectile. Since Jigglypuff is a normal, well, actually, she's a normal fairy type now. So maybe like give her, since she's a fairy type, like dazzling gleam, like some kind of like projectile attack, where she like shoots some sort of sparkly orb at the opponent or something.
Oh, and that would make her better range. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Would you
so
for?
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
I think also I wouldn't. I guess like if they did have rest, or they could give her moonlight now because she's a fairy type. Some way to recover health. That would be an interesting. That would be an interesting option. So instead of like rest, like killing the opponent, she like recovers her damage meter or something.
Oh, okay. So, um, you mean like recover, not her health?
Yeah, yeah, recover her health basically. So like so just like I mean like Wii Fit Trainer also sort of recovers health, but like I guess it would just be more it would just be Jigglypuff recovering health. So she could
But better than Wii Fit Trainer.
yeah, it would obviously recover her health but not increase her other stats. So like she could sing and then she could maybe like recover like 20% damage or something.
Did you hear the rumor about for the next Smash game that it's gonna be like totally less characters, but like reworked to like all the mechanics and stuff? Would you want Jigglypuff to be cut from the game? Would you be okay with that?
Yeah, I don't really. I feel like Nintendo kind of just put Jigglypuff as like a joke character.
Yeah.
I mean to be fair, in the TV show, Jigglypuff did kind of have like a big role, but
Like
like
putting makeup on or drawing faces on people's faces.
yeah, that'd be funny if they made that like as one of Jigglypuff's grabs, where like
She like
she
quickly
draws
draw,
like circles on their face or something.
or like an attack that you use when you put them to sleep.
Yeah,
That'd be funny. But yeah, she's
yeah,
like
but like
doesn't need to be there.
no one like. I think people choose Jigglypuff more as like a joke character. No one like really. I don't think anyone really feels that attached to Jigglypuff.
Yeah, like I like it seems like such an odd choice for the original game since they were so limited to so many characters. Like why wouldn't you just pick like Bowser or somebody else that was like more well known than like Jiggly? Like I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
mean,
because
like,
it's easy because it's like basically the same as Kirby.
yeah, I mean, if there were, there's so much also better Pokemon, like,
I mean, not the
um,
same moves as Kirby, but the same like it was.
the same body style and like on animation, like her float animation is the
Yeah.
same. Okay, so what are some of your D tier characters?
Well, basically just Jigglypuff and Dark Samus because I just feel like Dark Samus is floaty. And I really like Samus, but Dark Samus is just not good in my opinion.
Okay, I don't actually know what the difference. Since I haven't actually played Dark stuff, so like, what's the difference?
He just feels really floaty, or she feels really floaty. Um,
Interesting.
like she kind of feels like how Samus used to feel like, in my opinion. But um, Samus for this game, like I think, feels a lot less floaty than she did in the
Mhm.
past, and that would just yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to E tier. So I already mentioned Isabel, but I have to put Little Mac. He actually does have really good strength. Like his smash attack has like armor, and he is like really powerful on the ground. But they Nintendo like really overcompensated
He
by
can't
like
jump at all.
he can't jump. He has horrible recovery. He has horrible aerial moves, and like the charging punch is like not really, that's way too slow. Then like I don't even know what his like side B move. It's weird. Like his counter, well, so his up B and his up B sucks. His B is pretty bad. His side B, I don't even know what it does. So his counter is his only special move that I actually find that useful.
Yeah, yeah. I basically agree with you on all that for Little Mac.
Yeah, like I feel like they like were like, we'll make them powerful, but then we're gonna like make them really weak. They like overcome. They made them like too weak. They should they shouldn't have made him as weak to compensate for his like really strong ground game.
Yeah, and he's also got like that meter, right, that builds up like over time.
Yeah, like
Um,
I would be fine getting rid of that meter if it meant like him having like better recovery.
for sure.
So okay, so where what I'm just curious, what was this rumor you heard? Like where did you hear this rumor about them like taking less character, like the next game would have less characters?
I've just like I've seen it on like random websites, and I've also like talked about it with some of my other friends before, and they were like saying that like a new Smash game they would kind of like start over again, um, like they it would have like less characters, but they would have like they'd be like rebalanced, and it would still be Super Smash, but it would just be like just rehauling everything, and like Sakurai might not be involved with the next one because this is like the Smash Ultimate. Like, where do you go from here unless you just keep on adding on? Like, do you just like release Smash Ultimate again for the next system and then just like keep adding characters? Like, I'm sure these deals with other companies to use their characters, like they're probably not in place for like 100 years or anything like that.
Yeah, I definitely agree that I honestly think like Sakura might be getting a little bit tired, like having to constantly make. I can see where he would get bored after a while. So I think it might be good to like get someone new at least one time. Maybe we'll have to go back to Sakurai if like everyone doesn't like it, but to try someone new and like see what they come up with.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard, like as like a Super Smash, player to like go into the next game and be like, oh, there's only like 30 characters or something like that. But I don't know, like it could be totally different, like if they rebalance all the characters and give them like different moves and stuff like that, could be interesting.
I mean, I mean, I don't know the amount of like near semi clones and echo fighters, but I would definitely would rather have like significantly different characters and less of them than have like a lot of characters, but a lot of them are just cheap knockoffs of each other. Like I would actually prefer less, but
Clones.
more variety and like actual distinction between the characters.
Yeah. Like I mean, obviously this is like a dream. Like Smash Ultimate is like what every Super Smash player dreamed of, like when they were like 10 years old or whatever. Like they're like, oh, like what if Pac-Man was in Smash, or what if Banjo was in Smash? It's like you never thought that any of these like you only thought that it was going to be Nintendo characters, but now it's just like anyone can literally join the battle.
Okay, and then let's just do like one final. So what characters would you like to see added? So Um, it seems like the new character is probably gonna be an arms character. I would. I think they should add
Before
Ribbon
players
Girl
listen
or
in,
the
today we're going
robot,
to
the
talk about
girl in the
variables.
robot
You're going to learn
suit.
about what
What's
they are,
your
how to declare
preference?
them in Swift code, and furthermore, how to use them. All right, so let's get started.
Oh,
For the
What is
rest of the
that?
lessons in this series, we're going to be working inside this app called Xcode. Xcode is
sorry.
Are you? Do you? Okay.
I do not know what that was.
Okay, so I
Um,
think we were talking about for like if they do release an arms character, which character would you like?
I would have to say I would want Ninjago, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
I think it's like Ninjaro or something.
Ninjaro.
Like there's no G. I think
But
we've been
I
over
always
this.
call him that.
It's not Ninjago, which is Lego.
Ninjaro. Ninja Boy.
I'm not actually sure if it's even but yeah, okay. Yeah, I actually do think he would be a good character since he is a I guess I could, now that I think about it, I think Ribbon Girl, like I don't know what her attacks would be, but like Ninjaro, obviously, since he's a ninja, he has like more weapons.
Yeah, but I've
Say.
also heard like a lot of people say like Twin Tail.
Yeah, okay, apparently his name is Ninjara.
Ninjara.
It's not Ninjago.
I always think of like the Lego.
So I guess Twin Tail, like I think they definitely could make because her hair is like her attacking motif. I could see them making like different hair attacks and stuff.
Do you think they do like if they did like Remnant Girl? Do you think they do like Springman too, but like make it like palettes, like costume swaps that you could switch between the two if you wanted to?
Well, then they would have to make their attacks like really generic. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I kind of like Ninjara, the
Or
Robot Girl, or Twintel. I don't really understand. Like I don't have any preference towards Twintel.
what if it's gonna be? What if it's Helix?
So that'd obviously be a really interest. I feel like that'd be more of like a joke character.
Yeah, like something Sakurai would do, but I'm pretty sure like Nintendo is picking these characters, so I don't think that Sakurai is picking them. So, like, I guess you just have to look at like what the most popular Arms characters are. Like, what are the people like? What are people like saying on like forums and stuff like? Um, as far as like the most popular Arms characters before they announced it.
Yeah. So just going blah blah blah. So like moving on, I feel like they could. So I honestly I would just get rid of Jigglypuff and there's like 800 different Pokemon now. I'm okay. Like Cinnera, I was kind of he's okay. I'm not really that big of a fan. I would have liked Scizor. I think Scizor would be a good Pokemon to add.
Oh, that would be cool. The evolved form of Sector.
Yeah, I think he's cool. Maybe like Alakazam or Machamp. So okay, so they have like Pokken. They have Pokken, so
Yeah.
they could just kind of copy the attacks some of those Pokemon do and bring them into Smash. And so I think I think Machamp would also be like
A
a
good
good,
fighting Pokemon.
yeah. Like it's kind of funny. We don't have like an actual fighting Pokemon in a fighting game.
Yeah. They probably did that on purpose.
Like
Well,
or maybe like Hitmonchan, where like he like is punching. That'd be cool.
isn't Incineroar like fighting fire or
No,
no?
no, he's Fire Dark, I think.
Oh, okay. But he's like a wrestler.
even though he actually is a wrestler, well, that makes it because he's like the he's a heel, which is like the villain, like in like I don't actually watch WWE, but in like WWE, they have like some characters that are like the bad guy. They made him dark type because of that.
Interesting.
Since he's supposed to be like in those like professional wrestling things where they have like in WWE it's like theater and like scripted out. They'll have like some guy who's like a bad guy and like says bad stuff, and he's supposed to be that kind of wrestler.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Scissor or Machamp or just someone from Pokken would be better. For Sonic, I think Tails, like I think Tails would be a good ad, um, because he's like good at building gadgets. I think he would also be really easy to like give a lot of attacks to, because he could like have like he could like do all sorts of things just because he's good at building gadgets.
Yeah, and Tails totally makes sense because yeah, we only have one Sega character, and like I mean, you can't have Sonic without Tails.
Yeah, and like he can even fly. Like even so, like since he can fly using his tails, like that this brings it. I don't know. I'm actually not that interested. Like I really wouldn't care that much, but I think it'd be somewhat interesting if they put an Eggman. He's actually like he's really tall in a lot of video games. So yeah, he might be an interesting character too.
He'd probably be in his like ship though, like attacking you from his ship.
Oh, sort of like Bowser Jr.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
But yeah, there's like, I mean, I can tell you like some characters that I would want, um, like Crash and Spyro. I think would be really cool as like third party characters.
Yeah, I definitely feel Crash like would have since he has all the gadgets and like Spyro since he has like a lot of different elemental powers. I think both of those would be good.
Yeah, those fit really well with Super Smash, or fit in the same like Nintendo type world. I feel like, and also just like a weird one would be like Master Chief, like because Microsoft's getting along really well with Nintendo right now. Like if they put Master Chief in the game.
So they definitely could do that. I feel like it would. I could see it being done very lazily, where like if they did it, I would want him. I'd want to. I would hope they do it in an interesting way, where he's not just like I honestly think like Banjo was done kind of lazily. I just would hope that they actually like make his attacks like
oh
better.
really? I
Like
didn't think
they did it a
Banjo
good way.
was lazy. I didn't
I
think
don't
he was
know.
done lazily. I think people were pretty happy with him.
Eh, I don't. I don't know. I feel like I don't. I guess I never played banjo, but I feel like his side B. I don't even know if that's even in his lore. His banjo side, but I guess that's beside the point. I think Master Chief would be cool, but I think they need to. I would hope that they would do it in a good way.
Yeah, just not like make him like a generic shooter or something.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think he has I think like I never actually played Halo that much, but I think he has like a variety of weapons. So like instead of like just using like one gun, like maybe like use like different guns for different attacks.
Oh yeah, for sure. They'd have to do something like that. Uh, and then they'd have to, yeah, he's another character that doesn't, like Bayonetta, like doesn't really fit in the Nintendo world. You know what I mean? Like Crash and
Yeah, yeah.
Spyro, like they fit. Banjo fits. Master Chief doesn't really fit. Like a real world sci-fi shooter, that doesn't really fit with Nintendo.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, he's sort of like Snake doesn't really fit either.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
And then
I think you can go.
oh, I was gonna say, and then also Waluigi, like just because like
Okay,
so many people want him.
okay. So I think we were talking about this a little before. I think he should, if he is in the game, he would like throw up bomb bombs. But like, what would his other attacks be?
He'd just be like, "Wah!" And then people would
That's not an attack, though.
people would be scared. They'd run away. I don't know. He'd have to
Yeah.
use like a tennis racket. He'd use his tennis racket as like maybe he could like throw tennis rackets at people and like hit people with tennis rackets, and like he could hit his bomb with a tennis racket. Because like yeah, he was in other games, but I thought he was like big in like I don't know. Like he was in all the sports
Like,
games, but like I remember
yeah,
him
like
from the
I think he came out like in Mario Tennis, and I heard like, okay, this is probably not the official reason, but someone said that like the reason Waluigi was invented is so that Wario could have a doubles partner.
I mean, I believe it.
I mean, this is funny. Like
But I
he
mean,
doesn't
like,
really have. He doesn't like. I guess they've sort of given him personality, but he doesn't really have his own solo story that I know of.
but how could Sakurai be like, oh, we can't add Waluigi, but we can add Daisy? Like that doesn't. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I definitely do think Waluigi has a more interesting personality than Daisy.
Yeah. So just add him. Like whatever. He doesn't have to be like. I don't know. I guess he does have to be unique, but I do want.
Well,
them to
you
have-
can, because he's like so tall, you can't do like a palette swap
yeah,
like Peach and Daisy.
yeah.
For like Mega Man, so I'm a little surprised they haven't added Zero. Since just in the fighting game in like Marvel versus Capcom, they have Zero, so I think he would be cool.
Oh yeah, because he's got like a beam sword too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he would be sweet. So many.
Other than that, I can't really think of um any other franchises.
Yeah, not like off the top of my head. Like I know there's obviously like a lot of other things that people like throwing out there, but like those are like the picks that I would be interested in seeing. And so I mean, we'll probably won't get any of those, but
I could say, okay. I think the most likely one would be Tails, or a different Pokemon or Tails. I feel like are the most likely.
oh yeah, they're probably gonna do a new Pokemon from the new generation, I would think.
But yeah, I don't see them doing Waluigi.
I mean,
anytime
like
soon.
Waluigi could be like the last character to be like, like the sixth character to be like, oh, we finally gave it to you, ha ha ha. Like just
Yeah.
like I don't know. That's how I could see him being in it. But I
Yeah.
also see Crash being likely because he's such a big he was such a big rival of Mario. Like, who doesn't want to see Crash and Mario fight?
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not. Who like does Rare own Crash?
No, Crash is owned by Activision.
Okay, so I'm not like 100% sure who has like how they get along with Nintendo.
So, Crash and Spyro were originally under Sony. They were originally under one of the Sony studios. Originally made those games, published the games, and then they didn't continue with them, and they were released for all different systems after PlayStation. But they started out as both of them started out as Sony games, but now obviously they remastered the games and you can play them on Switch, and you can play them on Xbox or Sony.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely do like. I think Crash actually would be reasonably likely.
Yeah, but Crash, Pokemon, obviously we're getting Arms character, Tails or like another Sonic type character I could see. And then I don't know if since Namco helped with the game, maybe somebody from that camp, but I don't know who.
Oh, Namco. Yeah, I don't know anyone off the top of my head.
I mean, they could easily do Miss Pac-Man, but that would just be lame, probably. So it would just
Yeah, that would just be like a palette swap. I feel
Yeah.
like maybe they could do like I don't know. I feel like it'd be kind of lame if they did a Ghost. Like that'd be lame.
I mean, there's Namco has more characters. I just am not very familiar.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's about. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think so. I think we're good for this time around. Yeah, this time.
All right. Thank you for watching this Super Smash show, and we will be back. Thank you.